There we go.
Basically, this isn't like the whole thing. It's just like a bit. So, yeah. Every day was hard for him, well, the kid. Except one day, which was the worst of all. May 15th. The kid always had to be awake at 6 a.m. because, you know, that was the best time he could avoid his father. Well, yeah. Oh, I lost my room, damn it. The day after we got out of the house, the day went along as normal, being ignored by people, of course. But a few boys in his class kind of, you know, had enough of him, you know, being so quiet and all. So they decided to wait for him after class. And after the class, of course, you know, the kid got to go home. But one of the boys from his class kind of followed him for a while, until they were out of range of the school. They pushed him to the ground and kept wailing on him, like punching him in the stomach. The kid never fought back though. He wasn't no fighter. So he just lay there and took all of the beatings for half an hour straight. Eventually she got home though, but he saw a few alcohol cans, beer cans. And he didn't like that because he knew his father had been drinking again so far. And see.
Any feedback? Nathan?
Is your character American? Because like you kept going in and out like an American accent and like American terms.
Where are you setting it?
What do you mean by that?
Like where? Like is it in England? Is it in America?
No, it's in America. If my always keep going in America, in American accent.
So you're in America?
Yes.
So you need to research about which area of America.
Yeah.
Is it California?
No, don't do that.
All that accent, that wasn't just good.
But you need to, if you do an American, you need to like make sure you maintain that accent as well.
Yeah.
Isha?
I was gonna say like what Andy said, like, because when you're speaking, it's like a little bit mumbly, so you might want to do some like, I mean like, you know, a bit of a vocal won't play, focusing on diction and articulation.
Yeah, good point. Nathan?
Maybe as well, like when you're talking about getting like how he's always getting ignored at home, and then when he gets to getting hit by the kids, slow it down because you're like he got beat by the kids for half an hour and it went like quite fast, so the audience didn't have like the time to take it in.
Good point.
And feel like for this character because you're just like.
What are you doing about the lighting and the costume and the music?
Well, basically, the costume, obviously, I'm not going to wear the jumper, but the rest of it, since like represents like performing arts and kept all black. There's something else about it I can't remember, but I've not spoken to Tom about it yet, but I'm kind of like wrote it all down, so when I have the meeting with him, I'm going to give it him the stuff.
Okay, but you need to.
Any plot things I need to work on? Give me
You could
ideas,
do
I suck.
a bit of acting as well, just standing there like speaking it. You could do like bits of actions because it can get. If you're sat there for 10 minutes just speaking and just literally just speaking, that the audience will kind of like drift off. So you need to like be doing some movement with it as well.
Are you speaking it like another human being's talking about the story?
Like
Does it have emotion in it? Does it have empathy for the kid? Does it have
we haven't got that bad in the story.
AIDS?
What are you on? What?
Okay, so he does have empathy.
What section in your piece does that bit come in?
Right before when the grandfather died, obviously.
Right, so, like, because obviously you're interacting with the audience when you're saying that. Who do you want the audience, like, what you imagining them being? Like, any person?
What's your target audience? Boom.
So who do you imagine that when you're telling this story? Who do you imagine talking to?
Just imagine talking to like,
Right, so that's something you need to think about.
Like
what Nathan was saying, don't be afraid to put pauses in there. It doesn't all have to be like after each sentence going straight into the other.
I did have a few pauses.
Do you want people to feel sad? Like,
Yeah, but like not right yet.
dramatic music is what you need. It actually is.
I was
No word
gonna
of lie.
suggest that. Do you know, like what
That
what
is what
Josh
you
did
need.
in his previous in the community project?
Boom.
I don't know. It's something you could think about. Like experiment with it. See if it adds to it. You've also got a habit of, I don't even know what to call it, but like side mumbling. Like you'll be speaking and you'll say something like as though you're meant to say it to yourself.
Kind of kids in the middle.
And then you'll carry on. So just be careful and be aware that you do that. 'Cause it's like, are we meant to hear that or not? But then it's like, has he got an imaginary friend? Yeah, I think sometimes it can give the wrong effect to the audience.
Thank you very much.